everyone and welcome to On Trend. Today's look is a super simple plum smoky eye that's guaranteed to go with all of your autumn outfits. To see how we got this look, please keep watching. So to start with, I'm just prepping the skin and I'm just using a cleansing water just to remove any excess oil and any makeup that may still be on the face. Now to give the skin a nice little healthy boost, I'm just spraying it with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. Now to prep the skin for makeup, I'm using a primer. You can use any primer that you find works well with your skin. Today I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime. Here I'm just using a little bit of MAC Strobe Cream just on the high points of the cheeks. Underneath the foundation, it gives a really beautiful glow and highlight without being too over the top. Now to get our eyes ready, I'm using a tiny little bit of Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Just massaging that onto the area where we're going to be applying eyeshadow. Now to start our eyes, I'm taking a flesh toned matte eyeshadow on a blending brush and I'm just going to use this above the crease. Pretty much this is going to make our eyeshadows really easy to blend. Today I'm using Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, which is one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes, and on a flat shader brush I'm taking the lighter plum shade and I'm gently patting that into the mobile area of the lid. Don't go any higher than the crease and don't worry about being too neat because we're going to blend this out next. On that same blending brush that we used earlier, I'm taking this into the matte mid-tone brown colour in the palette and I'm going to work that into the crease. This is going to blend out our plum colour and create a really nice soft smoky look. Now back into that beautiful plum shade, I'm taking a really small pencil brush and I'm going to work that underneath the lower lash line. And for a little bit of extra definition, on the same pencil brush, I'm just going back into that mid-tone brown colour underneath the lower lash line again. Now to add a little bit of a highlight on a clean pencil brush, I'm taking this champagne shade out of that palette and I'm going to just add a little bit of a highlight to the inner corner of the eye. And with a tiny little bit more product, I'm just going to blend that up into the plum colour just so everything's seamless. And add a slight little eyebrow highlight. Make sure you blend this out really well. Next, with a black gel liner on an angled brush, I'm just going to work this into the upper lash line. This is going to kind of be a base for our lashes and make our fake lashes blend in really nicely. Now for my favourite part, which is lashes. Today I'm using some beautiful lashes from Model Rock. Just apply the lash glue to the lash, letting it dry for a good 30 seconds and then press it down into the centre of the lash line and press down the outer corners. While that lash glue dries, I'm going to move on to foundation. Today I'm using a cream foundation because our model is being photographed, but you can use whichever foundation you like or whichever coverage you like. As you can see, I'm using a beauty blender. I like to focus the product around the middle section of the face, so working from the T-zone outwards, just because I find that that's the section that needs the most coverage and I really like to have skin still showing through. Plus my model Alana has absolutely stunning skin, so she doesn't need too much product. I'm keeping brows really simple for this look, so I'm just taking a blonde brow powder on an angled brush and just in really short strokes working that through the inner section of the eyebrow. and then using longer strokes on the outer edge just to lengthen the brow out a little bit. Now going back in with that gel liner that we used earlier on the angled brush, I'm just going to go over that lash line exactly the same as I did earlier. This is just going to help blend in those lashes and get rid of any shininess that the lash glue has. Sometimes it dries a little bit shiny. Now to set our foundation, if you have dry skin you may want to skip this step completely, but I'm just going to pop a little bit of this powder down Elle's T-zone just to get rid of any shine. Now with a matte brown contouring shade, I'm just going to add a little bit of definition to the face. So I'm working this from the top part of the ear down to the corner of the mouth, but make sure you don't go any further from where the brow ends. And then just in a kind of soft sweeping C motion, I'm just running that up onto the temples and whatever's left over on the brush down onto the neck and under the jawline. And for blush, I'm just using a really soft pink on Elle today. We don't want to do too much on the cheeks, just keep it nice and soft and beautiful. And as you can see, I'm just applying this to the apples of the cheek and working backwards. Now we want to add a really beautiful glow to the cheeks, so I'm taking the Balm's Merry Luminizer on a soft fluffy brush and just applying that to the high points of the cheeks. For eyeliner, I really want to open up Elle's eyes, so I'm just taking a nude liner, this one's by Rimmel, and I'm just applying that to the waterline. And to finish off the eyes, no look is complete without mascara. I'm just taking a waterproof mascara and putting a tiny little bit of that onto the lower lashes just to define them. And then looking down, apply a generous amount to the lashes to help our lashes blend into the falsies. Now onto our final step, which is lips. I'm using my favourite nude liner, which is a really inexpensive one by Essence. I'm just using this to define the lips and to correct any unevenness. It's also going to help our lipstick last a little bit longer as well. And finally for lips, I'm just taking a soft mauvey pink and applying that with a lip brush. And for our final step, I'm going to set this with a setting spray. It's just going to keep everything looking flawless all day. And this is our completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial and have fun recreating this look at home. Don't forget to check out our blog and see the photos that we took with Elle after this video. They are stunning and she's in some beautiful clothing. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and we'll see you next time.